Hey, hi guys. This session is continuing our previous class. Actually, in the OSPF class, we discussed everything open standard. It's a OSPF open shortest path, first open standard protocol, link state routing protocol, everything we discussed. But we did some mistake on this configuration. It's a troubleshooting class. Like it's a troubleshooting OSPF class. Now here you can check the I have configured everything. Enable show IP route. See, you can check the OSPF routing protocol we are getting now. OSPF will through this prefix we are getting via this gateway. Next hop IP address is 12.1.1.2 and the other one is the prefix 192. This LAN prefix we are getting, the gateway is from this interface, and this we configured in previous video. Now what happened in previous video, when I configured OSPF, there, see, I haven't configured as a router ID. Then it was taken the physical interface IP as a the router ID it was taken. The physical interface that time it was taken this interface and show IP protocol. So I have configured in previous video. So router ID is taken this one, and now you can check show IP OSPF neighbor. This is a BDR. This one is the BDR, and here you can check show IP OSPF neighbor, and this one is a DR router, and here you can check enable show IP OSPF neighbor. So it's a DR and one is a BDR. Here it is showing BDR, border designated router, and this one is a designated router. Now so I have changed. Here you can check show IP OSPF database here. But in earlier session, I haven't configured router area 10, but it was taken automatically in previous class. But now what I did in Packet Tracer, it was taken automatically. See, we'll try it now also. Router OSPF, then process ID 100. The process ID is 100 only. Earlier also, you can verify from here, and router ID 2.2.2.2. Likewise, I have configured, and I clear IP OSPF process S. Then I configured here also same thing. Router config T router OSPF 100. Neighborship went down and came up. I did the process clear IP OSPF process. That is the reason. Then router ID 1.1.1.1.1. Then exit from here. Clear IP OSPF process. Yes. So now we'll check here a database. So IP OSPF database. Now it is showing perfectly, but in previous class, in last class, here I haven't configured here area 10. It was showing the area 10. So I cannot able to ping from this IP to this host to this host. That is the reason I did this lab. Now this host to I cannot able to in last class. I'm trying to ping from this host to this host because here I haven't configured area 10, but in how it is came area 10, but the everything I configured in area 0 only last session also. Now check it is now it will be check it is pinging or not. Last we haven't ping, then I removed, and then I reload the devices, then it was taken. Now check we can able to ping the from this source to this destination. How you will troubleshoot if you are not getting any neighborship or something. So IP OSPF neighbor, first we'll check this our neighbor is reachable or not with the router ID is the this router is 2.2.2.2 and our neighbor is 2.2.22 and the status is like full status. It means loading is full. It means that not stuck in other areas. Sorry, not stuck in anywhere. The neighborship is full. Now check here. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Check here. Now what we'll do? We'll do the next lab. That is like I'll configure these routers in this router as a area 0. This router is in area 0 and this up to this interface is in area 10 and this interface in area 20 will advertise the prefixes the same thing. Fine. This is the area 0 and area 10 and area 20. Before that, we'll check the routing tables of show IP, show IP route. This is our routing table of OSPF. The routing table, if you want to check for particular IP routing table of OSPF, so IP route OSPF. Here we are getting two prefixes, this prefix and this LAN prefix. Fine. Then I am removing the OSPF protocol router OSPF 100. I'm removing. No. No router OSPF 100. Before that, we should have to config T router OSPF. No. config the neighborship went down. Here you can check it's loading down. Config T and no router OSPF 100. Now you can check the process. So IP OSPF, no protocols are running. So IP protocols, no protocols are running in between. And if you check to IP protocols, no protocols are running. And to IP protocols, no protocols running. Now I'll configure here area 10 up to this interface. Up to this interface. For this interface, okay, good. For this router, config T router OSPF 10 100 for process ID and network 192.168.1.0/2 wildcard mask 0.0.255 and area is 10 and one more network 12.1.1.0 wildcard mask 0.0.0.255 and area is 10. Fine. For this router, this interface is in area 10, this interface is in area 20, this interface is in area 0. So this router we call it as a ABR, area border router. ABR router. The ABR router. Config T router OSPF 100 network 12.1.1.1.0 wildcard mask 0.0.0.255 and area is 10 and network. See, OSPF neighborship came up in between and network 123.1.1.1.0 and 0 wildcard mask 0.0.0.255 and area is 20. For this area is 20. Up to this all the prefixes. Network 192.168.2.0 and 2 wildcard mask 0.0.0.0.255 and area is 0 for this interface. For this interface is 0. Exit and move to this router. Config T router OSPF 100 and network 23.1.1.0 0.0.0.255 wildcard mask and area is 20. See, within 10 seconds it will be neighborship will be come up and network 192.168.c neighborship came up loading to full 3.0 wildcard mask 0.0.0.0.255 and area is 20. I'm advertising this prefix as in area 20 and vanish it. Write with the help of write command, we can configuration is saved in startup configuration. Neighborship came up. You can check show IP OSPF neighbor. This is a DR router and this is a BDR router. Because of here the physical we haven't configured it. I have configured show. We'll check show IP OSPF neighbor. This is our DR router. Status is full. And show IP OSPF database. Here you can check the area 10, these prefixes, and this is a area 10 of link state, and you can check here is the link, it means area. This area is advertising the prefixes. These are database table and show IP route OSPF. It's OSPF particular routing table. IEA means inter area. It means from another route, other areas the routes are coming. Show IP route. With the help of you can change this from other routing other route areas, the route inter area IA inter area. It will be same area. It will show like OSPF only. Yeah. Will show likewise directly connected. The help of database table, we can verify the from which area those routers come. Here you can verify particularly. So IP OSPF database. Here you can check from area 10 and area 10 these prefixes are coming, and area 20 also those prefixes are coming, two different areas. In this class we'll discuss this much only. In next session we'll discuss more. Thank you for watching. You can check the trace out also. So gateway and next hop interface, then we reach the destination.